Forget gas prices, your grocery bill's up 25% and it's about to get worse. Now, here's why. I own 3 businesses, a bar, a motorcycle shop, and a tattoo parlor. And vendor prices are climbing across all of them. Same pattern, same timing.
Oh my God, look at these prices. $3.99 for a little small tub of cream cheese. That's the deal, that's the lowest price. You want a watermelon? It's only $8.
Apparently, the food prices are set to increase by 50% by the end of the year. That's okay because I think I'm just going to eat leaves now. I'm going to pick the leaves off the tree and eat it. Why are the food prices going up but superstores and supermarkets are making billions?
Are you worried about the constant price rises in everything? Literally more price rises are coming in July.
So when did everything at the grocery store just become $10? I just had to leave because I was like, what the? Orange juice, $10. Eggs, $10. Pretzels, $10. Cheez-Its.
You ever walk into a grocery store and somehow end up spending over $100? Well, that's the reality a lot of people are dealing with right now, including myself. And I hate it. Your everyday items that used to be affordable now cost way too much. And I'm feeling the pressure. I know you are. Me personally, I'm tired of looking at the receipts in disbelief. I'm tired of going grocery shopping and leaving in shock. Unfortunately, I am not the only one asking the same questions. There are many people on social media that are venting and saying to themselves, how did it get this bad? Listen.
I'm back at the supermarket, or as I like to call it these days, the stupid market. You want some romaine lettuce? It'll cost you $4.99. Okay, so the cheese is on sale. It's $3.49 if you buy one, but if you buy 4, it's $1.99 each. But you gotta buy 4, so that would be like $8 instead of $3.49 for one. They're making more money off of you no matter what. Humana. Look at these bacon prices. $10.99, $10.99, $14.99, $10.99. Are you sick yet? Maybe you're in the mood for a steak. $17.84 for one steak. It's 0.85, not even a pound. $20.99 per pound. Is this supposed to be a bargain? Oh, hi, could I have a bottle of water for $4.49, please? In case you haven't noticed, this store is open, but there's like nobody here. Gee, I wonder if the prices have anything to do with it. A gallon of milk. I mean, not that I would be buying this, but $17 for a, what, 2-pound, 6-ounce bag of M&Ms. Soup for $8.99. Look at this container. $8.99. And I'm going to finish things off at everyone's favorite aisle, the chips aisle. Look at that. Doritos are still $5.49 each. Or you can get them for $2.49, but you got to buy 4 bags. Of course, if you buy 4 bags, that's $10. Instead of buying the 1 bag for $5.49. So they get you. How about don't buy any? So tell me you're a supermarket nightmare. I was just interviewed by someone from the Wall Street Journal because they had seen my videos on food costs and gas prices. So I'm following up with you guys. I want to hear your story.
Over $100 at Walmart, and we hardly got anything. We got a new tomato plant because, you know, we do use tomatoes quite often. Got a new basil plant, so those things were not necessary. But over $100, it's like not even that much food. Not even that much food. What the fuck is going on? Oh
my God! Look at these prices. $3.99 for a little small tub of cream cheese. That's the deal. That's the lowest price. You want a watermelon? It's only $8. Check out the bacon. Okay, so the lowest price was $5.99 and it went up to $12.99 for a pound of bacon. French fries, $5.99, $3.99, $6.49. Everyone's favorite, ice cream, $6.99. Look at that thrifty ice cream. There's nothing thrifty about $6.49. How about some Ben & Jerry's for $4.99? Remember how cheap Pringles used to be? It's just off the charts. Everything. Look at this, pizza. I'm not showing you the greatest foods because meat is out of control, but frozen pizzas, they start off as low as $4.99, but they're all like $6.99, $11.99. For a frozen pizza, you get to take it home and make it yourself. $10.99.
Forget gas prices. Your grocery bill's up 25% and it's about to get worse. Now, here's why. I own 3 businesses, a bar, a motorcycle shop, and a tattoo parlor. And vendor prices are climbing across all of them. Same pattern, same timing. That's not coincidence. Fuel spikes lead to shipping spikes, lead to supplier costs going up, which means your costs go up. But the real threat? Fertilizer. Modern farming runs on it. Russia and Belarus control 25% of global fertilizer exports and 40% of potash, which is a critical ingredient. Now, fertilizer production runs on energy, and when energy spikes, fertilizer production gets hit. Less fertilizer equals lower yields, equals tighter supply, equals higher prices. It's not an overnight collapse. You all know that $150 doesn't fill your cart like it used to. So, here's the smart move. Stock 6 to 8 weeks of basics that you already eat. Beans, rice, pasta, canned goods, things that you can easily store. Build a $1,000 cash cushion. Cut Netflix or a gym membership or something else you're not using. Early moves beat panic buys. Because by the time fertilizer shortages hit the news, they're already in your grocery cart. And disruptions don't announce themselves, they just get expensive. Gas prices make headlines, food prices empty bank accounts. So I'm stocking up now while it's still sort of cheap. So watch supply chains, not news cycles. You know they just spread chaos.
Why are groceries so damn expensive? I just stopped on my way home from work to get something for tonight. And my God, it was like over $40. It's insane. Like, I think about my kids when they were growing up. We had 4. So to feed a family of 6, I would go to the grocery store. I might have spent $120 for the whole week, and that would feed all 6 of us. Breakfast, lunch, and supper. And now I can't even get out just for supper for over $40. It's insane to me. I was a stay-at-home mom, and my husband worked at the time, and we were good. I mean, the kids were fed, they had clothes on their backs. There's no way, I don't see how a family can make it now with just one of the parents working. I mean, there's just no way. Everything's expensive, and not only groceries, but housing and rent and gas, and I mean, it's just insane. And something needs to get done about it, because I don't know how much longer people can go like this. Thank God I've got a pretty good job where I can afford groceries, but I know there are people struggling right now, and it's awful, and things need to get lower, or this whole economy is just going to be bad. And I wanted to add, tonight's supper, that's just feeding a family of 3. So, yeah, over $40. Crazy.
Have you noticed the drastic increase in prices and the repackaging of products that are smaller at the same price or higher? Have you taken a scale, one of those flat electronic scales, and weighed the meat that you are buying to make sure that it is genuinely the right weight? In most cases, especially at Walmart, it is not. And I would call their asses on it. Oh, you better believe it. I don't shop at Walmart. If you do, you do. And people arguing, well, their prices are better. Not on meat, guys. Weigh the meat. You'll understand.
Now, I have almost entirely stopped eating out. Fast food is starting to be as much as sit-down restaurants. How could that be? It doesn't make sense. If I'm going to pay that much for fast food, I might as well sit down. Now, I don't advocate eating fast food because we all know it's highly processed and extremely bad for you if not consumed in moderations.
So I'm walking around Costco here and I'm noticing these prices. For example, these Madras lentils, $15.99. I bought those a year ago for $6.99. Let's look at what else we got going on here. Dang, this is the flour we were buying for $5.99 last year. We literally bought this chicken broth $5.69 2 months ago. And I keep getting told that we got, 6-7% inflation. You gotta be kidding me.
I'm not necessarily trying to cause any panic, but I was doing some shopping today and definitely noticed the increase in the price of certain foods. So it's already starting. So word of advice, shop those deals, use those coupons, whatever you got to do. See if you can save a little bit because it's already starting. The increases are already hitting and it's just going to get worse. And if you don't have anything stockpiled or if you don't have any reserves, if you're barely affording food now, you're going to barely be able to afford it once it really goes up. So I would do your best to try and stockpile whatever you can, get whatever you need right now because it's already starting, and the last thing you want is you and your family to suffer because you didn't prepare. So definitely go out there and start getting ready.
I just want to cry right now. I stopped after work to BJ's, right? Just to get the essentials, milk, eggs, bread, stuff like that. Stuff for lunch for work. Some snacks. This bill was almost $300. $300. I almost died at the register. Then I had to get gas. And the gas is $4.59 in my town. So between food and gas, like, what are we doing? Who is in charge of this bullshit? Who? Because I didn't sign up for this. Did you sign up for this? Because this is insane.
Food used to cost quarters. Food used to cost a couple quarters. Like, yes, we had the quarter bags of chips. It said 25 cents on the bag. Like, they printed them like that. Food used to cost change. And I want us to remember that, because what food has become, especially like the new foods that they're bringing out that are just like weird food-esque things, like the real food used to cost quarters, change, couple nickels, a couple dimes to get you fed. Like, I'm not kidding you. The concept of bread costing more than $1.50, to me, I have to cope with, because I mean, you used to be able to, on sale, 75 cents for a loaf of bread. I was born in 96. These memories are from the early 2000s, mid 2000s. Like, I'm not that old. Like, I'm not telling you about a time yonder way behind. I'm in this millennium, in my lifetime, food was some change. The other day I got some, like, I think it was Skittles, something type of snack food. It was like $3.99. $3.99? That used to be like eggs and bread. You think I'm lying? $4 eggs and bread. I'm not lying to you. I'm not. I actually was lying. I went and checked. In the year 2005, eggs and bread would have cost you $2.25. Not even $4. Not even $4. Wow.
So when did everything at the grocery store just become $10? I just had to leave because I was like, what the? Orange juice, $10. Eggs, $10. Pretzels, $10. Cheez-Its, $10. Every time I walk in, it's like it's getting more and more expensive by the day. Y'all, I am sick of this. I remember when I could walk into the grocery store, get a pack of Oreos for $1.50. $1.50. And now I'm out here spending $9.79 to get a pack of Oreos. It's like everything rounds up to $10. This is ridiculous. I can't even go to Taco Bell with $5 anymore. I can't wait to look at my kids in the eye and be like, you know, I used to be able to go to Taco Bell with just $5 and get a meal that would fill me up for 3 days. It's insanity in these streets. I can't deal with this no more.
Can someone please explain this to me? How is this even real? The announced food prices are going up even more in November. November! As if we're already absolutely drowning and struggling to survive as it is right now. And they're talking about winter prices. People are skipping meals. People are choosing between heating and eating. Literally, it's been a thing. People are buying absolute rubbish. My kids are going to be on fucking turkey dinosaurs and beans. And they say, oh, it's just going up later in the year, like it's just normal. This ain't just about food, is it? Everything is. Fuel and petrol up again. Water bills, massive hike on its way. Council tax are done, they had us in April, yeah? Start me on council tax. Energy bills still sky high and due to rise again. We got bus fares, train fares, everything is way more expensive. Even the basics like toilet roll, salt, nappies, milk, your everyday, day-to-day stuff. Asking you properly now, can someone please prepare me? What else is going up? I need to know now because I need to prepare. I need to do a whole new budget. Please, guys, let me know because I'm fucking wilding out. I've literally got anxiety thinking about it. Crashing out.
Are you worried about the constant price rises in everything? Literally more price rises are coming in July. It's an absolute joke, isn't it? What stresses you out the most? Let me know in the comments. Is it your monthly bills? Is it your weekly food shop? Is it your car payments? Is it like your general household bills? So, you know, just like your essential service bills. For me, it's my weekly food shop. Feeding myself and 3 kids. I just feel like it's constantly going up every week, but there's no food in the cupboards or the fridge, and the food that is in the fridge lasts 2 minutes. So are you someone who is stressing about the constant cost of living increase? Let me know in the comments. Let me know what you begrudge paying every month, what you think is extortionate, and what you struggle with, really. I am intrigued to know because, yeah, the weekly food shop I've just done was a joke.
Sorry, apparently the food prices are set to increase by 50% by the end of the year. That's okay because I think I'm just going to eat leaves now. I'm going to pick the leaves off the tree and eat it. Why are the food prices going up but superstores and supermarkets are making billions in profit? So we should go hungry. Like, what should we do? Like, what should we eat? People are going to start biting each other. How are we sitting down and allowing this to happen? We need to stand up because what do you mean food prices are going up? What is the reason? You know we need to eat to survive. Without eating, we're dead. Like, what is going on here? I think everybody's lost their minds. Like, I can't believe food prices are going up again. The current prices, people are stealing. And you want to put it up. People are going to steal. We're not going to stop stealing then. Because we can't afford not to eat.
Well, they're expecting gas to easily go over $5 a gallon. And Trump's talking about suspending the federal gas tax, which will bring it down like 18 cents. But it ain't happened yet, and we know how he promises things. And I can't see him not taking our taxes any way he can get them. But major food companies are talking about how food costs are going to go up. We're not even close to getting out of the woods. It's going to get worse. Well, yay. And then he was on here talking about starting some sort of experimental drug thing. Yeah, instead of taking the time to do studies on drugs, just taking people that are dying anyway and trying it on them. He said that they've been doing that and they've saved thousands of lives. It sounds to me like they just are talking about starting to experiment on humans. He's like, well, you know, they're dying anyway. I swear, every day it's just like, but be prepared. Food costs are going to go through the roof because we're already tapping on the ceiling.
At the end of the day, rising food prices are affecting almost everyone. Well, you know, us, the smaller guys. What used to be a quick grocery run feels more like a major expense, and Americans are frustrated, I'm frustrated, and something has to change. Because it seems like there's no relief in sight. What do you think? Do you think food prices will drop down in the near future? As you heard in the video, prices are expected to go up by 50% by July, some say November. Now that's wild. 50%? Jesus, take the wheel. According to these videos, one thing is clear. People are tired of paying more for less. The conversation around rising food prices isn't slowing down anytime soon. If you've been feeling the pressure too, you are definitely not alone. Let me know in the comment section what food item shocked you the most. Till next time, peace.